In the previous videos, we have defined our deployment model, our requirement model, and finally our metric model. Once each one of them is filled, we can do a step back, so we can roll back from metric model to requirement model. For example, here we have for example, the optimization requirement. Before having our metric model filled, we didn't have any metric context or metric variable, so we can select them for the optimization requirement. It goes the same here. So once we have filled our requirement model, we can go back to our deployment model. So if I go back to my deployment model, for example, for my requirement set, now I am sure I have multiple resource requirements. So let's select my resource requirement. We have created any path requirement, location requirement, horizontal. So we have created many. Okay, goes the same here. So once you have filled your requirement model, you can go back to your deployment model and complete the missing requirements. And this is how to complete your model with the deployment, requirement, and metric model. We should not forget that there are other models that can be used. For example, the unit model and the type model that can specify a metric template as needed. There is also the data model. If applicable in the application, it can describe the big data used in the application. And once you describe it, you can also go back to your deployment model and specify which components consume or produce or manage this data, and have a more complete description or modelization of your application.